I think royal duty is extremely important. I think it's part of the fabric of what the royal family and any future.
Man, oh man, just when you thought the dumpster fire couldn't get any worse, Prince William had to go and throw in a bunch of dirty diapers and 5 gallons of gas. Let me explain. The British royal family has always been a spectacle, but nothing grabs attention quite like their family drama, and oh my god, things are getting spicy! Okay, so what's the latest scoop? Well, tensions are reportedly brewing between Prince William and Queen Camilla, particularly over her attempts to weave her family into royal affairs. Okay, so William's latest move is making some waves, leaving Camilla blindsided, and let's be honest, she probably didn't see it coming. For years, her rise through the royal ranks has been nothing short of dramatic. Once painted as the infamous other woman who shattered Diana's marriage, she fought tooth and nail to secure her place on the throne. But now William's making it clear, her family doesn't got a claim to the royal spotlight, bitch! From allegedly blocking her son, Tom Parker Bowles, oh that's an unfortunate last name, from royal events to limiting her involvement in key decisions, William is sending a very clear message here. While she holds the title of queen, she doesn't hold the same position in his view. But what exactly pushed William to take this bold stand? Why is he suddenly making moves that publicly undermined the queen? Let's break it all down.
It's not something that I've, right now, it's at the top of my priority list to think about. I think about it just quietly when I get a few minutes or when something pops up and it reminds you to think about it.
So things all started at a recent high-profile event at Windsor Castle. An event that should have been nothing more than a standard, oh, look at me, I'm so posh, royal affair. Traditionally, these gatherings are a demonstration of royal unity and public service. But this time, the drama behind the scenes exploded into something way bigger than a bowel movement. See what I did there? Because it's Tom, Bowles, whatever. Anyway, reports are flooding in that Prince William personally intervened to exclude Tom Parker bowel movement from attending the grand charity event at Windsor Castle. I've heard of constipation, but that's a new level. See, this move sent a clear message about the limits of Camilla's family role in royal affairs. While she spent years carefully weaving them into the royal fold, William just drew a firm line in the sand. Her bloodline has no seat at the monarchy's inner circle, and the queen reportedly blindsided. Now, sources claim she was in utter disbelief upon learning that William had personally ensured her son's exclusion from the guest list that she had personally curated. Ooh. But this isn't just about personal grievances. William's thinking strategically here. He's safeguarding the monarchy's future, and that means keeping the focus where it belongs, not on bowel movements. This isn't just about bitterness or revenge, it's about principles, Mary. Yeah, Prince William's stance isn't really personal, it's just a clear stand for bloodline, duty, and tradition, the very pillars of the monarchy. And let's be real, in his eyes, Camilla and her family, they're just not part of the royal fabric.
So perhaps she thought she would never be the wife, always the mistress.
Now, behind closed doors, insiders say William has been quietly chipping away at Camilla's influence, keeping her at arm's length from major royal affairs and shutting her out of key family decisions. It's a power move, plain and simple. And if you think this is just another petty royal squabble, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but this battle runs a lot deeper than that. To truly understand William's stance, you've got to remember one thing. He's not just the future king, he's Diana's mother-freaking son. This is the kid who grew up watching his mom suffer while his father carried on an affair with Camilla. And while the royalty may have spent decades rewriting history, this kid's never gonna forget what happened to him and his family. To him, Camilla isn't just the queen, she's the woman who inflicted his mother's deepest wounds. And now, she sits beside his father on the throne. If it was me, I'd be a little bit more than frustrated too. While William abstains from stating it out so clearly due to his position, Prince Harry has often spoken for both of them.
She was the villain. She was the third person in the marriage. She needed to rehabilitate her image.
You and your brother both directly asked your dad not to marry Camilla.
Yes.
Why?
We didn't think it was necessary. We thought that it was going to cause more harm than good.
See, for William, titles matter, and if Diana, his mom, the mother of a future king, was stripped of her royal status after her divorce, then why should Camilla's family be treated any differently? I mean, come on, she may hold the title of queen, but make no mistake, William's never gonna let her influence stretch beyond that throne. I mean, historically, people have been killed for less, right? This guy's making sure she doesn't overstep. Insiders claim that William has never fully accepted her position as queen, and that behind closed doors, he actively limits her influence. And it's not just about Diana's memory either, it's about protecting the future of the monarchy. Cause let's be real, that chicklet wasn't supposed to be queen anyway.
And I think you've got to develop into the GT role. It's something that I take very seriously, but with my family and with my role of air ambulance, for instance.
The transition of Camilla from Duchess of Cornwall to Queen Consort wasn't without controversy. Initially, official statements assured the public that when Charles became king, Camilla would only be known as Princess Consort. It was meant to honor Diana's memory and ensure that Camilla's position remained separate from the role of a true queen. But this plan was quietly abandoned. The moment Charles took the throne, Camilla's title quietly changed to queen. As in drama queen. Now, obviously, William wasn't too happy about this, because for him, this isn't just about titles, it's about respect for history, for tradition, and for the mother that he lost. The guy's gotta be furious about the sudden title change and saw it as a betrayal of everything that his mom stood for. Now, beyond the titles and public roles lies a web of personal relationships that further complicate the royal family's dynamics. Prince William's relationship with his step-siblings, particularly Tom Parker bowel movement, has been described as a little bit more strained than somebody who needs more fiber in their diet. Okay, let's talk for a second about how William is managing this feud in public, because unlike the messy drama of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, William is playing the long game here. See, he's smart. He knows that outright conflict is going to create a nasty royal scandal, so instead he's been making calculated moves behind the scenes. First, he quietly froze Camilla out of key royal decisions. While King Charles may lean on his wife for advice, William makes sure she's got no real influence over the monarchy's future. He's also started maintaining a calculated distance. Have you ever noticed how he and Kate rarely share engagements with Camilla? That's not an accident. He's also shutting down any chance of her kids holding real power within the royal fold. Blocking Tom from attending major royal events, just the latest strike in his long-running Cold War. Come on, man, make no mistakes here. William is sending a clear message. She may be queen, but she's never going to be a true royal. And the interesting part is that she can't fight back, because at the end of the day, William is the future. And come on, the moment he takes the throne, his word's gonna be law. And let's not forget, this is only the beginning. As Prince William prepares for his eventual role as king, his actions suggest a vision for the monarchy that aligns with his values and experiences. By subtly challenging Camilla's influence and redefining internal family roles, he aims to steer the institution toward a future that honors tradition while acknowledging past complexities. This approach reflects a desire to modernize the monarchy, ensuring its relevance in a changing world while preserving the core principles that have sustained it for centuries. His monarchy revolves around Diana's legacy, modern leadership, and a more controlled inner circle. And in that vision, there's little to no room for somebody like Camilla. Camilla has spent years solidifying her power, and now it's all slipping right through her fingers. King Charles is aging, and the moment William takes the throne, everything could change. So the real question is, how much longer can she hold on for? Because one thing's clear, William's not backing down. And if she thought that she could quietly solidify her place in royal history, she was wrong. The battle between William and Camilla is far from over. With Diana's influence guiding his every move, William is making sure that Camilla is kept out of royal roles. While the monarchy represents a united front to the world, behind the palace walls, a quiet shift in influence is taking place. So what are your thoughts? Will Camilla be able to maintain her grip on the royal family, or is William slowly but surely stripping her of power?